oases do not exist only in deserts. Amid chilly swamps, icy lakes, and wintry forests, you will find Lintukoto Reserve, a chilly yet welcoming hunting resort. The harsh weather and lack of resources require animals to adapt and compete fiercely. This is why the hunting here is so difficult and so rewarding. See for yourself if you can still come out on top.
So, you are the new warden, taking old Arturi's place. You have some big shoes to fill. I hunted with Arturi for these last 2 months, since my daughter refuses to hunt with me. I've heard that you're an ex-convict, who had to be in protective custody because you ratted out your crew. I don't respect such people. But if you want to gain some respect, show me the biggest reindeer you can hunt. Las Vesa.
When you think of Lintukoto, you think of the swamps. This iconic and mysterious environment is where legends are born and where they die. Here, wildlife enjoys an existence of relative ease, with visiting hunters representing the greatest danger. Whether you're aiming for the biggest moose trophy or the variety of bird game, this is the #1 destination.
speaking with Mikael Anderson.
This is Mikael.
The first week on the new job and you're already slacking, huh?
Excuse me?
You haven't responded to my email.
Sorry, who is this?
Lars Vesser.
If I recall, there was nothing in your email that required a response.
What?
Have a nice day, Lars. Like a bear shot in the ass.
I believe we got off on the wrong foot.
Not just the wrong foot. The wrong planet.
Let me reintroduce myself. My name is Lars Vesser. Pleased to meet you. I can be a bit confrontational with new people. I hate newcomers. I apologize for accusing you of being an ex-convict in my email. Hager has just told me a different version of your story. An even more ludicrous one. Arturi liked to gossip. Or rather, spread outright lies. I'll shut up now.
Enjoy reindeer hunting?
So, you finally decided to talk to me. Sorry, it's the meeting new people thing. Lost 2 hunting buddies lately. My daughter ignores me, while Arturi is collecting every fish that ever swam. But I digress. Have you tried hunting Lintukoto's reindeer yet?
No. Too busy dealing with troublesome locals.
All right. I'll overlook the sarcasm. Nothing more magical than reindeer here. Bag one when you find the time. Good morning, Mr. Mikael Anderson. At least that's the name of the new warden I found on the website. So, guess what I found on my usual stroll? One of the cabins got a paint job. We have loads of talented artists in the area. Now, I hate to interrupt your busy schedule of doing who knows what, but could you, as the warden, check it out? I get it. Investigating stuff might not be as thrilling as whatever you're usually up to, but it'd be cool if you could drag yourself away for a sec. A totally unimpressed Lintukoto inhabitant.
Nice email. Is this from some fairy tale? The paint is still fresh. Is it a reindeer with a lantern?
Hello? Is this Mikael Anderson?
Yes, speaking.
It's Janika Vesta. If you received an email regarding vandalism in your inbox, please disregard it. The cabin belongs to me. The email was probably sent by my father. I apologize. You're probably wondering why he sent it.
It's none of my business. If you don't want to report a crime, I'll ignore it. Have a pleasant day, miss.
A warden who listens and doesn't intrude? Who would have thought? If Arthur had received that email, it would have been the talk of the whole of Lintukoto. I appreciate the change. I hope you have a great day too, Mikael.
Greetings. Happy to meet you. My name is Pekka Olli. Your predecessor Arturi told me about you. It's exciting to have some fresh energy. What's the word on Arturi? I heard he's off globetrotting, chasing every species of fish in the world. There was one thing Arturi knew how to do. He could talk the fins off a fish. I wonder if he's managing to keep quiet while he's fishing. I'm the owner of the Glass Igloos. Frost View Sanctuaries. Just getting the business off the ground. Thoughts on the name? Too flashy? I've heard that there's a better view of the northern lights nearby. I'm wondering if I could build another glass igloo there. Would you mind checking it out? Sending you the location in the attachment. I look forward to hearing from you.
A noble goal. Not sure if it's profitable.
right. Pekka Olli here, the owner of Frostview Sanctuaries. Did you happen to catch my email?
Yes.
I just wanted to touch base. I didn't get a response.
I prefer to talk in person.
Really? Apologies. Heard a bit of gossip that the new warden of Lintukoto isn't much of a talker. You remind me of my best friend Voitto. Wasn't much of a talker either, especially towards the end. Sorry. I don't want to bother you with my tragic backstory. You'll likely hear many tales like that around Lintukoto. It tends to draw those types of people.
I appreciate meaningful conversations. I tend to be on the quieter side. Hope it doesn't bother you.
You sound like a good man.
Do good men have a sound?
That's the sort of thing Voitto would say, but I trust my instincts. Great location. Thanks. The hospitality business is new to me. I used to work in cybersecurity, so everything feels unfamiliar. But what should I say to better introduce myself? I have a kind of unoriginal story. An overworked man coming from a big city into a rural area, avoiding burnout. I never stood out too much from the crowd. It may sound foolish, but I'm used to feeling like a sidekick to the main character. My friend Voitto, he was brilliant, but he isn't around anymore. Not sure if I can make a business work without him, but I'm still going to try. You know, embracing the whole be the main character vibe. What about you? Tell me something about yourself.
My name is Mikael. This is my first week as a warden in Lintukoto Reserve.
I was hoping for something a bit more personal, but we'll get there.
Now I have to find a message in a bottle.
Bleeding trees. Beware, these trees are not trees but skinwalkers. Do not turn your back to them. And never come to these forests again. They belong to the skinwalkers. Whispers of Lintukoto.
I'm not really much of a writer. This may be the hardest task I ever took on, being creative. People like to carve their initials and promises on trees, and this one is no exception. I and D used to be written on the trunk of this tree. But once the couple broke up, the heartbroken man painted over the carving with red paint to symbolize his pain. Whispers of Lintukoto.
Reindeer became my favorite species to study and hunt. I grew to love everything about them. I consider myself a specialist, if I could be so brazen. The ones I've not seen yet are on my hunting list. I'm planning a trip soon to Norway to hunt a Svalbard reindeer. Can you believe that? Only residents may hunt Svalbard reindeer, but I got some friends on the Scandinavian hunting forums and received special approval. Before I leave, there are still some elusive individuals I'm yet to obtain in Lintukoto. I've heard recently that a rare albino reindeer has been spotted in this area. I can't believe it. Finally. What about some friendly competition? The first one to bag him pays the other one. I'll send you the last location where he's been spotted. Las Vesa.
Why such an interest in reindeer, and not moose, for example?
I find this thing about them fascinating. How they adapt to their environments completely. Everybody knows that female reindeer have antlers too, setting them apart from any other deer species. As well as for protection, they also use them to dig out food from under the snow. My wife loved them. Loves. You can hear the clicking sound as they walk. My wife used to call them clickers. Calls them clickers. It's the tendon that slips over the bone. It keeps herds together in harsh conditions. They'll recognize the sound of the click so that they aren't separated from the herd.
I think I'm getting closer to the location you sent me.
Good luck.
I'm sorry to inform you that I won.
Won what? The albino reindeer bet. I remember now. Okay, sure. I'll wire you the money.
Hello again. Yes, I'm writing you an email again. I know you prefer contacting people in person, but I don't want to bother you. This isn't an issue that needs to be dealt with immediately, or maybe it is. I received information from the investors that they don't want to support my project, Frostview Sanctuaries. They say that making it affordable for anyone defeats the purpose of luxury, but I don't agree. I thought, what would WOTH do? He had an excellent mind, not for hospitality, but in the sector of cybersecurity. He didn't know how to deal with people. He was very analytical and argued that people behave emotionally, not logically. So, he would stalk problematic clients online. Or as he would call it, analyze them. So I did it too. One of the investors is very fond of hunting and prides himself as a sniper of nature. I decided to rebrand my business pitch. I want to also use the hunting community as potential investors. I'll show the investor that Lintukoto is a wonderful place for long-range hunting. I just need to know if it's possible. I'm relying on your help, Pekka.
Hello there, Mikael. How are you?
I read your email, Pekka. I'll help.
Oh, thank God. Sorry for bothering you. It's just that habit of yours, not answering emails.
And a habit of yours, ignoring that I prefer to speak in person.
Oh, so you can tell a joke. I used to communicate entirely via email. I spent 3 hours rewriting my email to you so I wouldn't sound like a corporate robot. I hated it in the city. I used to draw animals doing silly stuff as a way to get rid of anxiety during meetings. Like a little raccoon eating candy floss, or a golden collecting rocks from the bottom of a lake. Once I mindlessly doodled on an important document. I felt like a child caught spraying graffiti. I don't want my project to fail, and to have to go back to that. Otherwise, I'll end up like WOTH.
I won't let that happen.
Thank you.
Hello, Pekka. I was able to successfully hunt in the range you suggested.
Yes, I could have included it in the pitch anyway, but I don't like false advertising. I really want to make luxury affordable for normal folks who struggle and would never have dreamed of anything so lavish. Everyone should take care of themselves. I want to make Frostview Sanctuaries a place of relaxation for the financially underprivileged, offering access to a little luxury they could never afford otherwise. Thanks for helping me. I'll draw you an animal that you remind me of.
Good day, Mikael. How are you? I hope our logos aren't troubling you too much. I'm writing to you with a different kind of issue. I'm looking for a hunting buddy. Or you could say, a friend? For the past few months, I've been feeling isolated. TMI, I know, but I feel like I can trust you. You don't spread gossip like our previous warden, and you keep to yourself. My hunting buddy and best friend was my father, until recently. I can't stand him lately, and I miss having someone to talk to on my hunts. Contact me next time you go into the wild if it's not too much of a bother. If it is, please ignore this email. And it's Jannika Vessa, by the way. P.S. Is it true that you don't talk too much because you fought a bear and it damaged your vocal cords? I heard this from Arturi, but he's never been a very reliable source.
Terve, Jannika. Hello, Jannika.
Mikael? Hey! I didn't expect you to reach out. I was looking for a way to answer the email. It's so embarrassing. Unless you're calling to ask me to stick strictly to work-related messages.
No. I'm calling you to accept your hunting buddy invitation.
Yay! I'm in the middle of a hunt, actually. Want to join in?
Sure. What are we hunting?
I only hunt with shotguns, so grab one. And it's hair time. So, how are you enjoying Lintukoto? I hope people aren't bothering you too much.
There are good people living here.
Yeah, apart from my father. But I don't want to talk about him. That would be a waste of time. But now I can't think of anything else. Do you mind changing the subject?
What's the story behind the reindeer on your cabin?
Wispy. I'll tell you all about him once I get this hair. Wispy, my friend in the woods. Or as the locals call him, Willow the Wisp. He sports lanterns on his antlers, guiding hungry creatures to food. Or leading them to the afterlife if he arrives too late. At least that's what the story tells.
And what's the truth?
Truth is boring. But I'll share it with you once you back some hairs.
So, what's the truth behind Will-o'-the-Wisp?
You got the hairs?
Yes.
The truth is, he prepares the animals for winter. And when the winter time comes, the light in his lantern shines.
He still has some time left, then.
A lot. Thanks for keeping me company on this long-distance hunt. The walkie-talkie made the solitude bearable.
Hey, Mikael, guess what? The investor took the bait. Can you believe it? He only bothered to read the pitch after I dropped the hunting bomb. He thinks our idea of letting folks with lower income enjoy the luxury of class igloos is interesting. I was like, yes, we nailed it. But here's the catch. I'm not sure about the game he's playing. It feels like a rich folk's mind game. He mentioned having loads of other offers, yet he views our project as some sort of charity collection. Honestly, I don't care, as long as he supports us. Now here's the deal. He threw a bet my way. If I can prove to him that we can reliably manage to score long-distance shots multiple times, he's on board with supporting the project. Can you believe this? As I was reading his email, I started to stress doodle again. I've drawn a choppy, satisfied cat behind a fishbowl, staring at a tiny goldfish inside, the cat's face distorted through the glass. I'm asking for your help. Hopefully for the last time. Pekka.
So what's your take? Will my project make it?
I don't have a crystal ball.
Come on. You know what I mean. Can you pull off those long shots?
You shouldn't doubt my abilities. Question the investor's intention.
Why? Do you think he's shady?
Don't lick it before it drops.
You're right. I tend to celebrate too early. WOTH always advised me to let the ink dry first. We might need some ink to begin with. I feel so lost without him. He was the brains of our team. Even brilliant minds can doze off while driving a car. Anyways, let me know if you make it.
Tell your investor that it's highly doable.
Woohoo! Thank you! Thank you! Thank you! I'll name one of the igloos after you.
Sorry for spamming you. I know I should stop apologizing for everything, but if you're in the mood for another hunting trip, let me know. I know your work is keeping you busy, so if you want to take some time off, I'm here. And don't forget to bring your shotgun. Janika.
I'm ready for hunting. What is it this time?
Hello. This time it's Arctic foxes. They've been a little overpopulated, so I thought I'd help you out. Let me know when you find their feeding areas. Do you know how the term revontula translates to English?
No.
It's foxfires.
Got one feeding area.
Then go ahead and find the fox as well. The Firefox is a mythical creature coveted by hunters. Legend has it that anybody who catches the Firefox would be rich and famous beyond belief. Would you want that?
No. I'd get fat.
I really didn't expect a reply from you.
What about you?
Money wouldn't get me my mom back. Or my dad. As the Firefox runs, its flaming tail whips crystals of snow into the sky, and its fur scratches the trees, setting the skies on fire. A prettier story than sun particles in Earth's magnetic field.
No denying that.
When you asked me why I love reindeer, I was caught off guard and didn't explain it properly. You probably knew the trivia on them. You were just kind enough to let me ramble on for a bit. The real reason why I love them is actually pretty funny. Long story short, a reindeer was a ring bearer at my wedding. My wife loves them, so I surprised her with the cutest ring bearer possible. She struggled to get the rings off the antlers, but it's a memory I'll cherish forever. Enough of that. I feel left in the dust after you got the albino reindeer. Can you believe someone spotted a piebald reindeer? It's so rare that I can't help laughing at the sheer luck. And you're lucky enough to be my newest hunting buddy, so I'll give you the location. You might ask, why would such a collector of rare reindeer give you this information? That's what friends are for. And I already have one piebald in my collection, truth be told. Don't let this info go to waste. Lars.
Can you believe it?
The chances of finding a piebald reindeer?
No, not that. I mean, we're incredibly lucky, but I'm talking about something else. My daughter, not speaking to me because of some nonsense. It's been 6 months now. It's getting ridiculous. Now you're supposed to ask what kind of nonsense, why she isn't talking to me.
It's none of my business.
Oh, come on. Sometimes I miss Artery, that old gossip monger. But then again, he wouldn't stop talking, even if you begged him. Back to the point. My daughter ignores me because of a reindeer with lanterns and other trash caught in its antlers. Can you believe that?
I don't think I follow.
You see, the reindeer's become quite famous. With some merchandise here and there, locals making up stories about it. So I told her I'd get that beast for my trophy wall. She didn't like it. But we're hunters, that's what we do. I don't understand her reasoning at all. I'll leave you to the piebald now.
Lars? You were right about the location. I've got the piebald reindeer.
What? Oh, the piebald. I've got my eye on bigger fish now. Finally, I'll be able to shoot that trash reindeer, and Yannicka will talk to me again. Mikael!
Yes, Pekka. Is everything all right?
The investor answered. He's willing to support my project.
Ah, congratulations. He sounded sketchy, but it looks like I was just being pessimistic.
There's still one condition. I'm going to need the famous reindeer, Will of the Wisp, as a mascot.
Why do you sound so down? It's a great mascot, isn't it?
Yeah, but he wants to use his dead body to decorate the entrance.
Is that Yannicka with you?
Yeah, I came to ask her if she knows where Will of the Wisp moves around in Lintukoto, since she has him painted on her cabin, you know.
It's the dumbest idea I've ever heard. Why the hell do you need a dead creature to welcome guests?
It's called taxidermy, Miss Vessa, and it wasn't my idea. I shouldn't have come to ask her. Mikael, I need your help, right now.
I'm listening.
Do you remember the trash reindeer? Someone just sent me its picture and location. But I'm too far away. I need you to kill him. Mikael, this is not the time for your silent brooding.
I don't think I can do it.
What? Why?
There are too many people interested in that reindeer right now. I'm not in the mood to upset anyone.
First of all, are you ever in the mood to upset somebody? Secondly, you're upsetting me right now.
Lars, you know what? I'll put you through to someone who shares your enthusiasm. And I hope he's still with Yannicka. Pekka, hello? Do you still want to find that reindeer?
Yes.
I have someone on the line who knows where he is. Have a word with him.
Pekka, is that you? The reindeer is stuck at the blue fence. I need you to kill it immediately.
What? Where? None of you dare touch him!
What the hell is Yannicka doing there?
Blue fence. Blue fence. But I've never killed an animal before.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Mikael, can't you just do it? I beg you.
Dad, I'll never speak to you again if you hurt him!
You haven't spoken to me for months because of that reindeer.
It's not because of a reindeer, you idiot!
I'm really sorry. But my livelihood hangs on that reindeer. Mikael, I really need this taxidermy mount.
What are you doing with your life if it depends on killing an animal?
I'm asking myself the same question.
It's my reindeer, and I'm gonna have it. I only need you to shoot it, Mikael.
Everyone, be quiet. You can continue bickering without me. I'm signing off.
No, wait!
Just listen to me for a moment. If you kill the reindeer and sell it to me, I'll give you so much money you won't have to work for years. Just think about it.
Mikael.
What do you want, Pekka?
Oh, wow. I haven't heard you sound this blunt ever. Can you please taxidermize Will of the Wisp? I can't pay you, but you can keep the taxidermy mount for yourself afterward. I just need it for a while. If you sell it to Lars, you'll never see it again. Don't you think it's too beautiful to lose? And if you let it go, it'll just die in a few years anyway.
Did my father already call you?
Not just your father. I'm in high demand right now.
I don't know what those two promised you, but please, don't kill Wispy. Just free him from the fence. There is nothing ethical about killing a trapped animal that can't outrun you. And if you need a reward, I'll give you my shotgun if you free him. The one from my cabin. It's powerful. And I engraved it personally, so you won't find another one like it. And if you still decide to kill him, do it at least after you free him. Or don't ever speak to me again.
What should I do with him? Trash reindeer. Will-o'-the-wisp. Wispy. There you go. Now, what should I do with you? Yannicka. Wispy is free. He'll live to see another day.
Yes! Thank you, thank you, thank you! Oh, I was really worried there for a moment. Please, take my shotgun. You've earned it. I'll contact Wispy's fan page. People are going to love this.
I finally contacted my father, and he agreed to join a grief support group. Thank you for giving Wispy another chance. He'll shed his antlers and won't be Wispy anymore next year. I'll miss him. By the way, I've heard lots of gossip and theories as to why you are much of a dogger. Is it just your nature, or is there a crazy story behind it?
No crazy story. I went hunting with my father for the first time and almost talked his ears off. After a month of not getting any animals, I got frustrated and asked him why. And he told me he was just waiting for me to stop talking. And so were the animals. I went hunting a lot with him after that and weighed every word I spoke. I guess I just got used to that, even when I'm not hunting. Mikael.
I can't believe you answered an email!
I don't know what I'm supposed to write. My grief support group wants me to tell you thank you for not acting on my collectionist impulse or something. Yes, I acknowledge that I was just trying to fill the gaping hole inside me. And you helped by not helping me. Thank you.
The reindeer's free. I'm not gonna pretend that I wasn't hurt by your decision, but Miss Vesa is trying to persuade her father to invest in Frostview sanctuaries, so maybe there's some hope? Keep your fingers crossed for me. Pekka.